Define what you want. The journey toward achieving your desires begins with a crucial first step: defining what you truly want. This may sound simple, but clarity is a powerful catalyst for change. Without a clear vision, you risk wandering aimlessly, much like a ship adrift at sea. You may be putting in the effort, but without a destination, your hard work can feel futile. Take a moment to think about your life. What do you genuinely want? Is it financial freedom, a fulfilling career, a loving relationship, or perhaps a healthier lifestyle? By articulating your desires with precision, you create a roadmap for your journey. Instead of vague statements like, "I want to be successful," strive for specificity. Instead, say, "I want to earn $100,000 a year in a job that I love." This specificity creates a sense of urgency and purpose. A powerful exercise to help you define your desires is visualization. Picture yourself in your ideal life. What do you see? What are you doing? Who are you with? This mental imagery not only clarifies your goals, but also ignites the emotional drive necessary to pursue them. Imagine waking up every day excited to go to work because you're doing what you love. Feel the joy of financial security, the warmth of meaningful relationships, and the satisfaction of personal growth. This emotional connection to your goals will fuel your motivation when challenges arise. Let's consider a real, life example, the story of a young man named David. Like many of us, David felt stuck in a job that didn't fulfill him. He was working long hours, but felt he was merely going through the motions. One day, he decided to take a step back and reflect on what he truly wanted. He asked himself probing questions. What would make me feel fulfilled? What excites me? After some soul searching, he realized that he had a passion for marketing and wanted to work in the tech industry. With this newfound clarity, David wrote down his goal: "I want to be a marketing manager at a leading tech company within the next 2 years." This was not just a wish, it was a clear, actionable objective. David then created a plan. He enrolled in online courses to enhance his marketing skills, attended networking events to meet industry professionals, and updated his resume to reflect his newfound focus. The clarity of his vision acted as a compass, guiding his actions and decisions. As David pursued his goal, he faced obstacles. There were moments of self-doubt and rejection, but because he had a clear destination in mind, he was able to push through. He reminded himself of his vision and the excitement it brought him. This clarity helped him stay committed, even when the journey became challenging. Now, let's delve deeper into why defining what you want is so critical. When you articulate your goals, you create a sense of accountability. You are no longer passively waiting for life to happen to you. You are actively shaping your future. This shift in mindset is empowering. You become the architect of your own destiny, and with that comes a profound sense of responsibility. You understand that your actions, or lack thereof, directly impact your ability to achieve your desires. Moreover, defining your goals allows you to measure your progress. When you have a specific target, you can track your steps along the way. This tracking is essential for maintaining motivation. Each small victory becomes a building block toward your larger goal. Celebrate these milestones, whether it's completing a course, landing an interview, or making a new connection. Recognize the progress you're making. This positive reinforcement fuels your momentum and keeps you focused on the end goal. Let's also consider the emotional aspect of defining your desires. When you clarify what you want, you tap into your deepest motivations. This emotional connection is what drives you forward, especially during tough times. It's easy to stay committed when the path is smooth, but true resilience shines through in moments of adversity. When you face challenges, recalling the emotional significance of your goals can reignite your passion and determination. Think about a time in your life when you faced a significant challenge. Perhaps it was pursuing a degree while working full-time or starting a business with limited resources. In those moments, what kept you going? Often, it's the vision of what you're working toward, the dream of a better future, the desire to provide for your family, or the ambition to leave a legacy. When you have a clear picture of your desires, that vision can serve as your guiding light, illuminating the path even in the darkest times. In summary, defining what you want is not just a preliminary step. It is the foundation upon which your entire journey is built. Clarity provides direction, accountability, and emotional motivation. It transforms vague aspirations into actionable goals. So, take the time to reflect on your desires. Write them down, visualize them, and connect with the emotions. Take action. Once you have defined what you want, the next step is to take action. It's one thing to have a clear vision. It's another to bring that vision to life. Action is the bridge between your dreams and reality. Without it, your goals remain mere wishes, floating in the ether of your mind. The world rewards those who take initiative, and it's through action that you can transform your aspirations into tangible outcomes. Taking action begins with breaking down your goals into manageable steps. This process can feel overwhelming if you look at the big picture all at once. However, when you dissect your goals into smaller, actionable tasks, you create a clear path forward. For instance, if your goal is to start a business, your first steps might include conducting market research, developing a business plan, and networking with potential customers. Each of these tasks is a stepping stone leading you closer to your ultimate goal. Consider the story of Sarah, a woman who dreamed of opening her own bakery. She envisioned a cozy space filled with the aroma of freshly baked goods, where people could gather and enjoy her creations. However, Sarah was initially paralyzed by the enormity of the task ahead. She had no experience in running a business, and the thought of navigating the complexities of entrepreneurship felt daunting. Instead of succumbing to fear, Sarah decided to take action. She started small. First, she began baking for friends and family on weekends, using their feedback to refine her recipes. This initial step not only honed her skills, but also built her confidence. Next, Sarah created a simple business plan outlining her vision, target market, and financial projections. She sought advice from local bakery owners, absorbing their insights and learning from their experiences. Each action she took, no matter how small, propelled her closer to her dream. Taking action also requires a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. Growth often happens in moments of discomfort. When Sarah decided to participate in a local farmer's market, she faced her fears of public speaking and criticism. Setting up her booth meant putting her creations on display for everyone to see and potentially judge. However, she recognized that this was a necessary step to gain exposure and build her brand. With each market she attended, Sarah not only sold her baked goods, but also built relationships with customers, gaining invaluable feedback and loyalty. This leads to another vital aspect of taking action: embracing failure as a part of the journey. Fear of failure can be paralyzing, but it's essential to understand that setbacks are not the end. They are learning opportunities. Every successful person has faced challenges and failures along the way. Thomas Edison, for example, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10 zero ways that won't work." His relentless pursuit of innovation led to the invention of the light bulb, a breakthrough that changed the world. When Sarah faced challenges, like a batch of cookies that didn't rise or a disappointing sales day at the market, she didn't let these setbacks define her. Instead, she analyzed what went wrong, made adjustments, and tried again. Each failure became a stepping stone to improvement. This resilience is what separates dreamers from achievers. By taking action and learning from mistakes, you build the skills and confidence necessary to succeed. Moreover, taking action fosters momentum. Once you start moving, you create a positive feedback loop. Each small victory builds your confidence and encourages you to take more steps forward. It's like pushing a boulder up a hill. The initial effort is challenging, but once you get it rolling, it gains momentum and moves faster with less effort. This momentum can be incredibly motivating, propelling you toward your goals with increasing speed. Let's not forget the importance of accountability in taking action. When you share your goals with others, you create a support network that can help keep you on track. Consider finding an accountability partner or joining a group of like-minded individuals who share your aspirations. This community can provide encouragement, constructive feedback, and a sense of camaraderie. When you commit to taking action in front of others, you are more likely to follow through. The fear of letting others down can be a powerful motivator. In Sarah's case, she joined a local entrepreneur group where members shared their business experiences and provided support. This connection not only kept her accountable, but also introduced her to valuable resources, such as workshops and mentorship opportunities. The relationships she built within this community became instrumental in her success. As you embark on your journey to take action, remember to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each step you take is a victory worth acknowledging. This practice of celebrating milestones reinforces your motivation and reminds you of how far you've come. Whether it's treating yourself to a special meal after completing a challenging task or sharing your achievements with friends, these moments of recognition can reignite your passion and commitment. Taking action is not just about the big cultivate a growth mind. Set the journey toward achieving your desires is not solely about taking action. It's also about cultivating a growth mindset. This concept, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, emphasizes the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. A growth mindset fosters resilience, encourages learning from failures, and inspires you to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. It's a powerful tool that can transform how you approach your goals and navigate the inevitable obstacles that arise along the way. Understanding the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset is crucial. A fixed mindset leads to the belief that your qualities are set in stone, that you are either good at something or you are not. This perspective can create a fear of failure, discouraging you from taking risks or trying new things. In contrast, a growth mindset allows you to view challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. It empowers you to push through difficulties, knowing that each setback is a chance to develop your skills and resilience. Consider Lisa, a young woman who dreamed of becoming a professional dancer. From a young age, she faced criticism for her lack of natural talent compared to her peers. Many told her that she would never succeed in a competitive field like dance. Initially, Lisa internalized these messages, believing she was destined to fail. However, after attending a workshop on mindset, she began to shift her perspective. Instead of focusing on her limitations, Lisa started to embrace a growth mindset. She committed to daily practice, sought feedback from instructors, and took every opportunity to learn. As Lisa immersed herself in her passion, she encountered numerous challenges. There were days when her body ached and she felt discouraged after a poor performance. However, instead of giving up, she viewed these moments as stepping stones. Each time she stumbled, she analyzed what went wrong and adjusted her approach. This process of reflection and adaptation became a vital part of her journey. With each setback, Lisa grew stronger and more skilled. Her dedication and belief in her ability to improve fueled her progress, and over time, she became a talented dancer, earning scholarships and opportunities she once thought were out of reach. Cultivating a growth mindset also means surrounding yourself with positivity and inspiration. The people you engage with can significantly influence your mindset and motivation. Seek out individuals who uplift you, challenge you to think differently, and inspire you to pursue your goals. This supportive network can provide encouragement during tough times, reminding you of your potential when self-doubt creeps in. Joining communities that align with your aspirations can enhance your growth mindset. For instance, if you're pursuing a career in writing, consider joining a writers group where members share their work and provide constructive feedback. This environment fosters learning and encourages you to take risks with your writing. By surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals, You create a culture of growth that propels everyone forward. Another essential aspect of cultivating a growth mindset is embracing lifelong learning. The world is constantly evolving, and staying curious can open doors to new opportunities and experiences. Commit to expanding your knowledge and skills in your chosen field. This could involve taking online courses, attending workshops, or reading books related to your goals. The more you learn, the more equipped you become to tackle challenges and seize opportunities. Think about David, an aspiring software developer who initially struggled with coding. Instead of shying away from the complexities of programming, he embraced the challenge with a growth mindset. He enrolled in online coding classes, participated in hackathons, and sought mentorship from experienced developers. David understood that each line of code he wrote was a chance to learn and grow. Through persistence and a willingness to embrace the discomfort of learning, he transformed from a novice into a skilled developer, landing a job at a prestigious tech company. Resilience is a key component of a growth mindset. Life will inevitably throw obstacles your way, but it's your response to these challenges that defines your journey. When faced with setbacks, remind yourself that resilience is built through perseverance. Each time you encounter a hurdle, ask yourself what you can learn from the experience. This approach not only strengthens your character, but also reinforces your belief in your ability to overcome difficulties. Additionally, practice self-compassion as you cultivate a growth mindset. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things don't go as planned, but self-criticism can hinder your progress. Instead, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that everyone faces challenges and that mistakes are a natural part of growth. By being gentle with yourself, you create a safe space for learning and improvement. Visualization is another powerful tool that complements a growth mindset. Picture yourself achieving your goals and the steps you will take to get there. This mental imagery can ignite your motivation and reinforce your belief in your abilities. When you visualize success, you create a mental roadmap that guides your actions and decisions. Incorporating daily affirmations into your routine can also surround yourself with positivity. The people you surround yourself with play a critical role in your journey toward achieving your desires. Positivity is contagious, and being in an environment filled with supportive and uplifting individuals can significantly impact your mindset and motivation. When you curate a circle of friends, mentors, and colleagues who inspire and encourage you, you create a strong foundation for growth and success. Think about Sarah, who dreamed of starting her own bakery. Initially, she was surrounded by friends who doubted her ambitions, often teasing her about her dreams. This negativity weighed heavily on her, causing her to question her abilities. It wasn't until she attended a local entrepreneurship workshop that she found her tribe. Here, she met other aspiring business owners who shared their dreams and struggles. The energy in that room was electric, filled with encouragement and support. Sarah realized that the right environment could fuel her passion and determination. Surrounding yourself with positivity doesn't just mean finding people who agree with you. It means seeking out those who challenge you to grow. Constructive criticism from a supportive friend can be invaluable. When Sarah decided to share her bakery concept with her new friends, they provided her with honest feedback. They encouraged her to refine her business plan and pushed her to think critically about her target market and branding. This constructive support helped Sarah develop a clearer vision for her bakery, turning her dream into a tangible goal. It's essential to evaluate your current relationships and identify those that uplift you versus those that drain your energy. This might require difficult conversations or even distancing yourself from negative influences. Remember, it's not selfish to prioritize your well-being and aspirations. Surrounding yourself with positivity is an investment in your future. Seek mentors who have walked the path you aspire to tread. They can provide valuable insights and guidance, helping you navigate challenges with confidence. Engaging in communities that resonate with your passions can also amplify your positivity. Whether it's joining a local club, participating in online forums, or attending networking events, these spaces can introduce you to individuals who share your interests and ambitions. The shared experiences and encouragement from like-minded individuals can reignite your enthusiasm and provide a sense of belonging. Consider the impact of social media as well. While it can be a source of negativity, it can also be a platform for inspiration. Follow accounts that motivate you, share success stories, and provide valuable resources related to your goals. Curate your online experience to reflect the positivity and support you seek in your life. Another powerful way to foster positivity is through gratitude. Regularly acknowledging the good in your life can shift your perspective and help you focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Start a gratitude journal where you jot down things you're thankful for each day. This practice can remind you of your progress and the support you have around you, reinforcing a positive mindset that propels you forward. Practice gratitude and visualization. Gratitude and visualization are two potent practices that can profoundly influence your journey toward achieving your desires. When you cultivate a mindset of gratitude, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. This shift is transformative. It fosters positivity and resilience, allowing you to navigate challenges with a clearer perspective. Consider the story of Mark, who faced significant setbacks in his career. After years of hard work, he was laid off from his job unexpectedly. Initially, Mark felt overwhelmed and defeated, consumed by negative thoughts about his future. However, after attending a personal development seminar, he learned about the power of gratitude. He decided to start a daily gratitude practice, listing 3 things he was thankful for each morning. At first, it was challenging for Mark to find things to be grateful for. However, as he persisted, he began to notice the small joys in his life, the support of his family, the beauty of nature during his daily walks, and the skills he had developed over the years. This practice gradually shifted his mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Mark realized that even in the face of adversity, there were still blessings to appreciate. This newfound gratitude opened doors for Mark. With a more positive outlook, he began networking and exploring new career opportunities. He approached interviews with confidence and optimism, no longer viewing them as daunting challenges, but as opportunities to showcase his skills. His gratitude practice had not only improved his mindset, but also enhanced his resilience, enabling him to bounce back stronger than ever. Visualization complements gratitude by helping you create a clear mental picture of your goals. When you visualize your desired outcomes, you engage your imagination and emotions, making your aspirations feel more tangible. This practice can enhance your motivation and commitment to achieving your goals. Imagine Lisa again, who had transformed her life through dance. As she progressed, she began incorporating visualization into her routine. Each night before bed, she would close her eyes and imagine herself performing on stage, feeling the energy of the audience and the joy of dancing. This visualization practice became a powerful tool for Lisa, reinforcing her commitment to her craft. It helped her push through the tough days when she felt discouraged or faced setbacks. By envisioning her success, she was able to maintain focus and motivation, reminding herself of her ultimate goal. To effectively practice visualization, find a quiet space where you can relax and concentrate. Close your eyes and take deep breaths to center yourself. Picture your goals in vivid detail. What do you see, hear, and feel? Engage all your senses to create a rich mental experience. This technique not only enhances your emotional connection to your aspirations, but also prepares your mind to recognize opportunities when they arise. Incorporating gratitude and visualization into your daily routine can create a powerful synergy. As you express gratitude for what you have, you cultivate a mindset of abundance that opens you up to new possibilities. Meanwhile, visualization keeps your goals at the forefront of your mind, guiding your actions and decisions. Remember, the journey to achieving your desires is not solely about the destination. It's also about the growth and transformation you experience along the way. By surrounding yourself with positivity and practicing gratitude and visualization, you empower yourself to take bold steps toward your dreams. Embrace the process, celebrate your progress, and remain open to the lessons and opportunities that come your way. The path may be challenging, but with these practices, you'll find the strength and clarity to navigate it successfully,